morning. In today's class, we are going to learn about structured query language in detail, and let us go into the explanation part. Okay, introduction to SQL. SQL, as I already told, is called a SQL, that is structured query language. It is actually a computer language for storing, manipulating, and retrieving data stored in relational database system. Okay, actually, it is a standard language for relational database system, and it can be used in database management systems like MySQL, MS Access, Oracle, Sybase, Informix, and SQL Server. All these things, or in all these languages, it supports SQL. Okay, coming back to SQL commands, mainly your SQL has four sets of commands are there. The first one is DDL, that is data definition language. In short, you're going to call it as DDL. It defines the conceptual schema, providing a link between the logical and the physical structure of the database. Actually, it is actually structure. If you want to create a structure, if you want to delete a structure, if you want to alter a structure, the structure of the particular database table needs to be changed. It means then you're going to go with DDL commands. Okay, that is you're having mainly three commands given here: create, alter, and drop. Create command, what it does means it creates a new table, a view of a table, or the other object, or the other object in a database. All these things comes under create. Alter means you're going to modify the existing table. The structure needs to be changed. It modifies the existing database object such as a table. Since the structure has been changing, it comes under DDL. The other one is drop. Drop is actually, it is going to delete an entire table, a view of a table or any other object of the database. Once you're going to drop a table, it cannot be rolled back. Okay. The next one is DML. Second one is DML. It stands for data manipulation language. Data manipulation language, these commands provides manipulation techniques, namely insertion. Selection, we will learn it separately. Okay, so I'm going to tell about insertion, deletion, updation, modification, replacement, retrieval, sorting, and then display of data records. All these things, they are going to manipulate data. That actually means what is DML. Actually, select comes under data retrieval. You can still make it in DML, no problem. Okay, actually select is actually it retrieves certain records from one or more tables. This displaying purpose. And then inserting means you're going to insert a new record into the database table. Updation, you're going to modify the already present data record. And then delete the record which is not required. Suppose if a person is relieved from an organization, you delete that particular person's records. Then the other one is DCL. DCL stands for data control language. Data control language, it provides security to the database objects which are already present. It is used to give, or gives means providing or removing the rights of Oracle objects. Okay, and then there are various DCL commands are there, that is grant and revoke. It gives a privilege, a particular access rights. You're going to give access rights to a particular person. Suppose you have a superlative power, super administrative power means if you give rights to read, write, execute, all these things you can grant. And then revoke stands for it is a privilege. It is granted from the taking back. Once you have given, if you want to take back, then you're going for revoking it. Okay, then you comes with transaction control language. Transaction control language command includes the transaction of a database. Okay, and it manages and changes logical transaction. It deals with saving. If you want to go back, you will be using rollback. Commit means make all the change made by the statements issued permanent. If you're going to do something, the changes will be made permanent when you're going for commit. And then roll back. Suppose the previous transaction, till the previous transaction you have done it correctly and you have made a wrong move, then you can go for roll back. Okay. And then the next one is data retrieval commands. Data retrieval commands, I told it separately, that is select will come under data retrieval. Okay, select column names from table names where, and you're giving the restriction is the conditions. Select, the name indicates this is a select, you're going to give the column name which you're going to specify, that is the identifier. And then from indicates from where you're going to take. Select, you're going to select the column name from the table name. Okay, and then you're going to give where is the condition, it will restrict the access. For example, if you want to take one particular record by having the name of the person, you can take that record alone. For that, this where clause is needed. Using the roll number, you can get the details of that person alone. To restrict the retrieval of data, you're going to use where. Select means column, which column you're going to select from which table, and where what you're going to consider, you're going to take only one person, so his or her roll number. Using his or her roll number, you're going to take that data record alone. For this, you're going to use this particular syntax. Data retrieval, you're going to use select, from, and where. That's what you're going to you have used in the previous example. Select column name from table name, where you're going to give some restriction, that is you're going to give some roll number, something, which person is having that roll number, that person alone will be fetched. Okay. And the clauses are from student. From student is actually the table name where the register number is 109, the number. Okay, the select and from are mandatory in terms of data retrieval, where you can give where or you can give need not give, that is optional, but select and from are compulsory. The name, student, register number are identifiers that refers to the object in the database. The name and register number are and the name and the register number are column names, while student is the table name. Everything I have told you. 109 is actually a numeric constant, which is actually the register number in this case. Retrieving of records in a sorted order. Suppose if you want to retrieve a record, you're going to give the syntax, that is select column names from table names, where you're going to give condition, which is optional. And you're going to, if you're going to sort out, you're going to use the clause which is called as order by. Order by which particular column you want to order. Suppose if you want to order by the name of the name column, by taking the name column, if you want to order, you're going to specify that column name. Otherwise, it is here for the example, select star. Select star means everything. Star indicates all the columns. Select star from employee. Okay, employee is the table here. Order by employee name. Employee, by keeping employee name as a reference, it will order. Okay, hope you have understood this session. Thank you for listening.